नारायण। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ॐ सर्वोपप्लवरहितः प्रज्ञानघनः प्रत्यगर्थः ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि। ॐ नारायणं पद्मभवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपदं महान्तं गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमथास्य शिष्यं श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तामलकं च शिष्यं तं तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरून् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलं स्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे। निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। विदिताखिलशास्त्रसुधा जलधे महितोपनिषत् कथितार्थनिधे हृदये कलये विमलं चरणं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम्। ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या भक्ति विद्या योग विद्या धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः। श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषदः आचार्येभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव कैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभवप्राप्त्यर्थं तत्रोक्त साध्य साधनानुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां भक्तिज्ञान योग वेदांतादि प्रक्रियाणां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां महानुभावानां गुरूणाम् आचार्याणां श्रेयोभिलाषिणां भक्त शिष्य साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासूनां श्रोतॄणाम् आश्रमाणां संस्थानां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति द्वारा बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां दिव्यक्षेत्राणां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापना उपासना यज्ञ आगादि साधना सेवादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणार्थं अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. Respected friends, welcome. Salutations to the great seeker in you and a hearty gratitudes for giving this opportunity to discuss Shastras with you. To you also, Abhinandana, the great appreciations, congratulations that blessed by the Gurus, the Lord, continuously and therefore are able to manage to be there in the Satsanga every day. Let us pray to that Lord, to that GURUPARAMPARA, to the Shruti Mata, to always own us, to always bless us, to always take us into their confidence and may not leave us in spite of whatever we deserve to be kicked. Before the Upanishadic study, 4 things today. First one, salutations, all done. Remember our 13 Vyaktitwas to be improved. The Lokaseva, Dharmastapaka, Viragi, Bhakta, Shishya, Mumukshu, Jignasu, Shrota, Sadhaka, Parishrami, Prerita, Shanta, Bhasha, Pravina, Sanskrita. The 6 of the sources, the Brahma Tattva, the Ishvara Tattva, the Jagannatha Tattva, Devata Gana Tattva, Guru Gana Tattva, and the Shruti Mata Tattva. Having saluted them, the second thing today is the most beautiful auspicious day today, from today onwards. The Ashadha Ekadashi से लेकर के up to the श्रावण भाद्रपद आश्वेज कार्तिक एकादशी तक. These 4 months are called as Chaturmaasa. Chaturmaasa actually. Therefore, in this Chaturmaasa, all sadhakas take the Deekshas, Chaturmaasya Deeksha. Mainly because it is a rainy season. To go out is always risky because of so many reasons to the life. Therefore, Sadhu Santa mainly, they don't go anywhere, a particular ashram or a suitable place, comfortable. They stay there for these 4 months and they are in their deep, intense anusthana. That is why these Chaturmasas are mainly important for these sadhakas and it has become a tradition. Nowadays, from the rain, a lot of protections in so many ways. And yet, once the tradition started of Deeksha, it goes on. Again, it's an option. For some people, throughout life, there is a Deeksha. होता ही है, but these are the special Deekshas, special timings. With Ashada Masa, the samsara becomes complete. We told you once, if you remember, Chaitra is the Masa where the Chitra Jagat is projected on the Lord. Vaishakha is that Masa, that projected world takes multiple shape. Jyeshta is the Masa where we get enchanted by it. Ashada is the Masa where we are totally lost in that samsara and get the consequences of some dukkha, of dukkha. These are the four dukkha months for Chaitra, Ashada, Chaitra, Vaishakha, Jyeshta, Ashada. Then comes from the next month the auspiciousness to come out of all these problems. That is why immediately after the fourth month, the fifth one is called Shravana Mantra. Shravana Mantra, by name it goes, the month where we keep on doing Shravana from our Gurus about the Moksha Marga, where we are caught up, how to come out of it and all that. Then once we start listening good things, thank God, from the wrong walking, slowly we turn towards the right directional walk. That is why the sixth month is called as Bhadrapada. Means Bhadra Marga mein pada lagana, putting our feet on the auspicious path. This we have to do, nothing happens by itself. And when we do, everything happens as we are learning nowadays in the evening Yoga Vasishta Maharamayana class. So, once we are slowly walking in the Bhadra Marga, then slowly we get connected to that which is always there, yesterday, today, tomorrow. That's called as the Ashvayuja Marga. Ashva means which is yesterday, today, tomorrow, always is there. Yuja is to yoke with that. So Ashvayuja Marga. Then when we do that, slowly the wisdom starts coming to us, the light of wisdom. That is why next one is called as Kartika Masa. है ना, कार्तिक इज दीपावली वगैरह होते हैं, लाइट का मंथ ऑफ लाइट्स, ज्योति का महीना. सो कार्तिक मास. Once the knowledge is clear, then our stability on the path is perfect. We keep moving on the path, not like the earlier days of lot of hesitations, inhibitions, so much of doubts, blockades. No, pakka sure we are, because the knowledge आ गया ना सिद्धांत का. Therefore, it's called Marga Shiramas, where toward the Shiro Sthiti of Paramatma Prapti, in that Marga, we are relentlessly walking without any more inner or outer distractions. Even in Prarabdha also gets reduced to negatively influence us. Once we go on doing that, then we get fully filled with our spiritual wisdom, spiritual knowledge, spiritual strength, spiritual contentment. पोषित हो जाते हैं हम इन सब से. इसलिए दैट 11th month is पुष्य मास, है ना. वेन द पुष्य मास में और भी साधना और भी पुष्टि होती रहती है साधना का. देन वॉट एवर, राइट फ्रॉम ignorance onwards, any of the sins that are there in our life, पाप अघ कहते हैं उसको, all that sin will go away. That is why the 11th month now is called Magha Masam. 10th was Pushyam. 11th is Magha Masa. Magha, there is no more Agha or Papa. When the avidya से लेकर सारा पाप चला जाता है, then pratyaksha anubhuti of Paramatma is gained. Thus the jivana becomes safala. That is why it's called Falguna Masa. Falguna means Falaka Gunu dene wala. Success, the joy of success, that knowing the self. So in this way सारे महीने अपने मायना रखते हैं हमारे. सो ये जो है आषाढ़ एकादशी से लेकर श्रावण भाद्रपद आश्विन कार्तिक एकादशी, these are auspicious months. So idea is what, the whole world of spiritual sadhakas, or in their own gufa and dens, doing their own respective beautiful sadhana. So, vibrations of this spirituality will be a lot in the world. Those कावड़ वाले भी अभी इसी महीने श्रावण में शुरू करते हैं. Lot of festivals come in this season only. ना दसरा भी, दीपावली भी, सारे गणेश चतुर्थी आएंगे, जन्माष्टमी आएगा. Starts with गुरु पूर्णिमा after 4 days now. आज एकादशी हो गया, पौर्णमी को व्यास जयंती. गुरु पूर्णिमा सेलिब्रेट ओनली एज व्यास जयंती. कोई मिक्सचर गड़बड़ मत करना इधर उधर. फर्स्ट व्यास करो, फिर एनी ऑफ द योर गुरुस. नाटक मत करना, मूर्खता भी नहीं करना. इट इज व्यास पूर्णिमा, दैट्स इट. व्यास जी का पूजा करो. So beautiful. So Parayana Deeksha one can take. We are doing it in the evening. Bhashya Parayana along with Bhashya Prasthanatraya Parayana. It is easiest because anyway we are doing other text study. उसको थोड़ा दिमाग लगा के करो. That will be our Deeksha. But this is the one. ईशावास्य से we start today. ईशकेन कट प्रश्न मुंड मांडुक्य दैत्रेय आयतने श्वेताश्वतरा छांदोग्य बृहदारण्य का लगेगा. Then even Brahma Sutra Bhashya. It's a very tough challenge to me also, but Lilith risk और क्या. Then Bhagavad Gita also 700 slokas. So it may not sufficient 4 months. It may go beyond. Doesn't matter. We do. Other than that, people do every day Rudra Parayana. Chaturmaasa में शिवानुग्रह. Yesterday we have concluded almost ना, या और आज है केदार खंड देख रहे हम माहेश्वर खंड में इन द स्कंद पुराण. सो रुद्र पाठ की महिमा, शिवलिंग महिमा, शिव पूजा महिमा, ऑल वी आर स्टडीइंग इन द इवनिंग. सो पीपल डू द रुद्री डेली करते हैं. पाठ करेंगे, जिनको अभिषेक करना है करते हैं. कोई लोग, कोई रुद्र का अध्ययन ही करते हैं. रुद्र अध्याय भी कहते हैं उसको. इन दैट भगवान रुद्रास 280 names are given. Thereafter 180 desires from Rudra we ask in the next Chamaka Prashna. Namakam Chamakam. So uska daily parayana. So jo bhi in other 8 months we could not do sadhana, with the commitment they are done. Rudra parayana. And many people do, because many of the festivals are coming. Vishnu Sahasranama Parayana every day, even Adhyayana. है ना. रुद्र पारायण ओम नमो भगवते रुद्राय नमस्ते रुद्रवन्योतो देशवे नमः. और विष्णु सहस्त्र नाम में विश्वम विष्णु हटकारो भूतम भवे बहुत प्रभु. और ललिता पारायण वेरी पावरफुल, इवन दैट आल्सो. शिव सहस्त्र नामावली पारायण. और people take up according to their own choice and capacity entire Gita Parayana in so many ways that can be done. Or Bhagavata Mahapurana Parayana. Any of the Purana, Bhagavata is best. These are all Parayana Deekshas. We are doing the Upanishad Parayana अपने आप बढ़िया है. वेद पारायण कहते हैं. हाँ, 4 महीनों में 4 वेद, जितना हो सके उतना. ऋग्यजु साम अथर्वण वेद पारायण दिन पूरा लगाओ, जितना हो सके. होता है मैक्सिमम क्वांटिटी. If you get those books and have people to help us, that also can be done. So in these 4 months, this type of Deeksha, Parayana Deekshas. Then the people take up the Japa Deeksha. एक या 2 या 3 नाम भगवान के, या पौराणिक नाम कहो या वैदिक मंत्र. That is done for these many lakhs of time. जप दीक्षा बढ़िया सा उपयोग होता है वो करने से. 4 months nothing but sadhana they do. Earlier also they do that, but this is more committed way, because some occasions are required to commit and bring out all the abilities in us to perform. We all have ability, but we don't have committed targets. Therefore, They lie dormant and we do nothing. We achieve nothing. These are the 4 months spiritually fully fulfilling days. And that also if we do throughout, not missing the inspiration any of the day, all the four. Those who can't do four, they do 2 months. Those who can't do, they do 1 month. चलेगा minimum 1 month. जपा वाला देन उपासना वाला कोई करते हैं रुद्राभिषेक वगैरह विष्णु भगवान का पूजा और पंचायतन पूजा दिस इज ऑल्सो ग्रेट ग्रेट दीक्षा मौन में रहने का दीक्षा 4 months मौन दे स्टे और 1 month so much of अंतर्मुखता will come with that energy is also conserved Vishwa Shanti when we are mauna also there are some take up the Deeksha, most important, you have Adhyayana. Main is Adhyayana. All other things are secondary. Adhyayana Deekshas they do. You know, if that ashram has the Guru to teach, then in Chaturmaasa में चतुस्सूत्री अध्ययनम अल्टीमेट ऑफ ब्रह्म सूत्रास लग जाते हैं 4 महीने thoroughly पढ़ने के लिए और maybe some more अधिकरणास they do. Some take up Gita with Bhashyam अध्ययनम पूरा हो जाता है. Some take their choice of Upanishad, है ना, छांदोग्य और बृहद विद्वारिक वार्तिका और तैत्तरीय विद्वार्तिका और इस साल में 5 उपनिषद ईशकेन कट प्रश्न मुंडक पढ़ूंगा. नेक्स्ट मांडूक्य तैत्तरीय श्वेताश्व. देन 1 साल जागरण छांदोग्य 1 साल बृहदारण्यक अध्ययन करते हैं लोग. हाँ, कोई व्याकरण अध्ययन का पूरा लघु सिद्धांत कौमुदी और बड़ा वाला पूरा पढ़ने का अध्ययन पाणिनीय व्याकरण सूत्र अध्ययन वो भी अच्छा है. भाषा आ गया तो बाकी सब अपने आप आ जाते हैं. वी डोंट हैव भाषा दैट्स व्हाई वी आर स्ट्रगलिंग इन स्टडी. महाभारत अध्ययनम वन कैन डू रामायण अध्ययनम भागवतम अध्ययनम not only Parayanas. Then we have the Adhyatma Ramayana, Yoga Vasishta. Great, great Shastras we have. Adhyayana. Luckily for us, you know, all the 4. स्कंद पुराण स्टार्ट हो गया अभी शुरू शंकर भगवान का लिटरेचर योग वासिष्ठ anyway going on and the new one the parayana of the prasthanatrayi with the bhashya. I'm so delighted evening thing only is Bhagavan should give lot of energy so that we do it more joyfully joyful. उनकी कृपा है वो प्रारब्ध ठीक नहीं है तो तबीयत ठीक नहीं होगा एनर्जी लेवल्स मे नॉट बी गुड I don't know. उन्हीं के चरण पे छोड़ते हैं. But we thought try. Okay, this is how so many other स्तोत्र पारायण हो सकते हैं, स्तोत्रों का अध्ययन हो सकते हैं. Isn't it? By heart कर सकते हैं. Like the everyday one stotra by heart. In 120 days, 120 सूत्र का I'll by heart और गीता by heart करना. They do it, भैया. They succeed also. कोई तो पूरे 555 ब्रह्म सूत्र का by heart करते. हाँ, there is a technique, there is a knack which each one can develop to do so. So today, being such an auspicious day of Chaturmaasa Deeksha Arambha, that is why first only we did the namaskar of all the gurus. Sanaudhu के बाद नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मदेव से स्टार्ट करके ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यः, देन वंश ऋषिभ्यः महद्भ्यः गुरुभ्यः नमः. देन अपने आप का स्मरण सर्व उपप्लव रहितः विदाउट एनी उपप्लव वेविंग प्रज्ञानगणः सॉलिड मास ऑफ प्योर कॉन्शियसनेस प्रत्यगर्थः द इनरमोस्ट सेल्फ ब्रह्म एव अहम अस्मि आई एम दैट ब्रह्म. देन अगेन गुरु परंपरा नारायणम भगवान नारायण हिमसेल्फ पद्म भुवम और पद्म भवम ब्रह्मदेव जी वशिष्ठम ब्रह्म मानस पुत्र शक्तिम इस सन पराशरम इस सन व्यासम इस सन then Shukadeva is son, Then Gaudapada is disciple. Then Govinda Bhagavat Pujyapada. Then his disciple Shankaracharya. Then his disciples of Hastamalaka, Totaka, then Padmapada, then Sureshwar. Like that, Guru Parampara Smarana is done every day actually, Chaturmaasa. So we have done on the first day, easily. Then we have remembered the Hayagriva Bhagavan, क्योंकि आधारम सर्व विद्यानाम हयग्रीव उपासमः. In the same way, Dakshinamurti also Nidhaya Sarva Vidyanam. We remembered Mother Saraswati because beginning of the Chaturmasa Deeksha. In the evening, of course. During the daytime, you can do whatever. That's why I gave you the list. Not insisted, but जिनको जो संभव है कर लो. हम जो कर रहे हैं शाम का वो कर रहे हैं. Saraswati Mata's Kripa. Then we remembered Bhagavan Vyasaji. Then our Adi Shankara Bhagavan, we remembered. Then the Guru Tattva only, Brahmanandam Paramasukhadam. So a very good beginning has happened. Now how best we use these 4 months for our sadhana, अपने आप को रक्षा करते हुए, बचाते हुए, है ना, स्वास्थ्य इत्यादि का ख्याल रखते हुए, बेस्ट थिंग्स वन कैन डू and grow substantially. Second point today. Third one is, in general, what is spirituality? In general, spirituality is, as we have seen, long back we saw, maybe 3-4 months back, it can be a repetition again. Spirituality is, first and foremost, is the level of awareness. Not getting lost in anything, but then becoming aware more and more. This is called the basic spirituality. And in that awareness, everything now. You know, in that also, 3 main things we can talk. What is happening to me from the world? What is happening to the world from me? What is happening to me by myself? Aware about these 3 things is spirituality. What is happening to me from the world? Become aware of it and then know how to respond so that no damage is done to me or the world. This is called spirituality. Details, you all know that, so I don't need to spend time to explain them. World continuously bombarding us at the every level. So how to tackle so that minimum damage happens. And also, when the world bombards us, it bombards the positive things also, plenty. Like this class, it's a bombardment from the world to you. I am a part of your world. So, how to again to respond to that positive things that come to us from the world? Accordingly behaving. This is spirituality. Very careful we have to be. Second is how we are approaching the world. Very, very essential. Huh? Ki, did we understand the world to be only the place for sadhana? And the sadhana is only 2 things: doing the dharma, doing the seva. Have you understood, convinced about it? Then, including this world in which we do sadhana and seva, in general, the entire world is mithya only. Therefore, this mithya jagat, having any expectations of happiness from it, is the beginning of dukkha or samsara or difficulties. Have you understood it? Having understood, other than dharma, other than doing seva, we have no nata rishta with this world, है ना. Like when we go to the office morning, अब शाम तक अपना धर्म और सेवा करते हैं. When we come out from the office, कल next day सुबह तक उसको याद ही नहीं करते. Is there anybody who remembers the office, especially government वाले? स्टेट से। प्राइवेट वाले अपना खुद का बिजनेस बेचारे भागते हैं, पर गवर्नमेंट वाले तो केयर भी नहीं करते। आगे घर वहां से, दे डोंट इवन थिंक अबाउट इट, ओनली टिल दे गो नेक्स्ट डे। In the same way, the whole world, as regards its bhoga is concerned, possessions is concerned, tension is concerned, value given to the world is concerned, from this standpoint, the world is unreal, mithya. Therefore, don't do all these things. At the most, three utilities of the world are dharma karya for antakarana shuddhi, seva karya for some punya samuparjana, which helps in getting better equipments. Third is sadhana. That Guru is a part of the world. Shastra is a part of the world. Satsanga is a part of the world. Here, they are all used. For that only we are in the world, world is with us. This is spirituality. To be very clear in that. है ना? देखो इतना झमेला सर में डालो तो रहता है वो, छोड़ दो तो कुछ भी नहीं रहता. See, we have to laugh at ourselves when we see so many sadhu mahatma बिंदास बिना कोई हरे का घूमते हैं. फिर भी हमको समझ में नहीं आता यार ऐसे रह सकते हैं. वी आर ABMM टाइप. व्हाट इज AB टाइप? MM, आ बैल मुझे मार. है ना, बैल जा रहा है, जाने दो ना, ना उसको बुला के उससे मरवाते हैं. इन द सेम वे द साधु संत, दे अंडरस्टूड, दे आर इंटेलिजेंट, दे सेड ये तो फंसाएगा हम जाएंगे तो बस जो मिनिमम है करते हुए मौजा करते रहते, दे एंजॉय. वी शुड ऑल्सो लर्न फ्रॉम देम कि such a heavy load on the head we should not take and suffer. Only three purposes are in the world. The world includes all things and beings. Then in spirituality, obviously, third thing is how the world is approaching, what we are responding was the first one. When we ourselves taking initiative and entering into the world, what clarity we have of our understanding, intentions, attitudes. Okay. The third one is how we are dealing with ourselves. That is spirituality. No, it's a big subject. This is a whole Shastras talk about that only. So the precisely we can talk about two things कि ये पांच उपाधि या ये तीन गुणों के दृष्टि से मेरे अंदर मेरे लिए क्या हो रहा है. Okay, if you see from the upadhi standpoint, how much I am slave to the upadhi, identified the upadhi, and in my day's schedule is my all activity oriented in strengthening my upadhi tadatmya, or are there some things in which I am detaching from the upadhi? What I am doing in this regard? This is spirituality. Again, big subject, only subheading I am telling. Think about it. Or in other way, you see from the guna standpoint, ki which guna I am bound predominantly, and of that guna which lakshanas are predominant natural in me. बहुत बड़ा सब्जेक्ट है. एंड घबराना नहीं. इवन वी आर इन द अट्टर तमोगुण लक्षणास, घबराना नहीं. फर्स्ट अवेयर हो गए ना, दैट्स द बिगिनिंग ऑफ सक्सेस. घबराना मत, बिकॉज वी आर ऑल तमोगुणी रजोगुणी बेसिकली है. मनुष्य मतलब तमो रजोगुणी, याद रखना. So with these things when we came, but they are not correct, they are not good. They are the ones who हमको फंसाते हैं संसार में. So always in the mission of how to come out of these gunas. एक तो प्रेयर है ही माम च यह अव्यभिचारेण भक्ति योगेन सेवते सगुणान समतीत्यैतान ब्रह्ममुयाय कल्पते. Those who with अव्यभिचार भक्ति yoga do my seva, they go beyond all the three gunas. भगवान तो एक सेंटेंस में साधना बता दिए in 14th chapter गीता. In Tripura Rahasyam also we saw that topic. upasana se gunatita sthiti. Apart from that, how slowly, steadily doing, becoming sakshi to all rajotama things and doing the sattva things slowly, slowly, so that sattva grows in us. The sattva things are the upasana, japa, talking to the Lord, telling him our problem, asking him, having faith in him. All these parayanas, they all are having the chance of developing sattva. And our type of food, place we stay, subjects we talk, people we meet, entertainments we involve in, all of them determine our त्रिगुणास. जगत पूरा 3 गुणों से बना. अब इस जगत 3 गुण से बना हुआ है. कौन से गुण के जगह हम जा रहे हैं, वो गुण हमारे आ जाते हो जाते. If you're always in a temple which is expected to be sattva-guni, listening to the puja mantras chanted by the pujari, watching that puja every day, only taking that mandir ka prasad and doing seva to the mandira, not involving with anybody for any reason. क्यों नहीं आएगा सत्व गुण बताओ? Or staying in an ashram, both stay in temple or ashram, है ना? ये एक है सत्व गुण का तरीका बढ़ाने का. If that is not done, then knowingly, unknowingly, our perceptions, conceptions, involvements are of Rajoguni, then our heart is filled with the Rajoguna Lakshanas of the Kama Krodha, the Durguna. So, becoming aware of all that, doing the due to eliminate unwanted and doing the due to inculcate the wanted. That is spirituality. If you are involved more and more in Tamoguna Vishayas, the Bhojana Kaho, other things, Tamas will be predominant in us. Then the goal is to begin with coming out of Tamas to Rajas, then Rajas to Sattva. But Sattva also is not our goal. Goal is Tattva, which is Triguna Atita. Triguna Atita Paramatma is our Lakshya. उसके तरफ दृष्टि लगाना. As much we are increasing awareness and doing our due effort without anxiety or tension, relaxed way, then we are on correct path. याद रखना जब मार्ग निर्धारित होता है, लक्ष्य निर्धारित होता है, चलने लगते हैं उसमें, टाइम का परवाह नहीं करना. एंड वाइल चलते हैं तो अप्स एंड डाउन्स होते रहते, उसका भी थोड़ा ध्यान देना, डरना मत. रोड इज नॉट स्मूथ ऑलवेज, नॉट अप ओनली ऑलवेज, नॉट डाउन. हो ना, उबड़ खाबड़ भी होएगा, डाउन भी होएगा, अप भी होएगा, but all of that is taking to the goal only. Therefore, while doing all of them, taking everything in positive stride. Sometimes the terrible individual total prarabdhas will not allow us even to know sadhana. जैसे अब यात्रा पे निकले, कितने लोगों को हुआ है, 4 धाम यात्रा निकले, अब दिल्ली पहुंचे, शुरू करना है वहां, और वहीं इतनी बारिश हो गई कि पूरे लैंडस्लाइड हो गए. अब इनके जो दिन है जाने का, उन्हीं दिनों में लैंडस्लाइड हुआ. दे हैव नॉट इवन गॉन टू ऋषिकेश आल्सो. अब करे क्या प्रारब्ध फिर? Some people go up to Gauri Kund, Kedarnath, but again ऊपर जा नहीं पाए फॉर वेरियस वेदर कंडीशंस. होते हैं वो कुछ लोग ऊपर तक गए, भीड़ बहुत, दर्शन ठीक नहीं हुआ. अगर ना बद्रीनाथ जोशीमठ तक जा पाए, बट आगे फिर से लैंडस्लाइड हुआ. आई कुंट गो. यमुनोत्री जाना, हनुमान चट्टी गए, बस रुक ही गए वहां. गंगोत्री तो उत्तरकाशी पार ही नहीं हो पाया. ऑब्स्टेकल्स होते हैं, बहुत बारिश हो गई. These are all the outer prarabdhas. Even though you are in good interest only wanting to have Bhagwan's darshan, अब वरी मत करना, रोना मत. कैलाश मानसरोवर जाना चाहते, तो काठमांडू गए, वहीं न्यूज आती है कि अब दार्जिलिंग वगैरह में लैंडस्लाइड हुआ, ये हुआ, बहुत स्नो है। सो क्या करोगे? कोई वहां तक जाते हैं, थोड़ा आगे भी जाएंगे। सम पीपल गो अप टू मानसरोवर, वाह मजा, बट कैलाश तक नहीं जाओ, दूर से देखो बस। कैलाश मानसरोवर बीच में फिर से कितना 26 किलोमीटर या 100 किलोमीटर है, याद नहीं आ रहा। कोई कैलाश तक सामने तक जाते हैं, बट परिक्रमा नहीं कर पाते। Out of 100 travelers, 75 cannot go for parikrama. They only can have darshan. Only 25 below 45 years wale, young, healthy, 50 chalo, they can, on yaks and all, 3 days parikrama they do. हमने तो किया बाबा. But that's also tough. In the same way, when we are on path spiritual, we have to be magnanimous in accepting very many failures, insufficiency, inefficiencies, yet keep on working. अभी तो शुरू किया ना हमने जर्नी. Now you see the great राम भगवान, परशुराम भगवान, इन सबको साधक और शिष्य के रूप में दिखाते हैं हमको पुराण. They also have gone through lot of hardships and all. Such highest cadre and caliber people themselves have faced the tough situations. We are all just beginners, no? So we will have, but don't give up is a secret. Give up not, keep on doing. Many a times, unknowingly, knowingly, mistakes happen. They themselves become such a big blocks. अब उसको फिर रेक्टिफाई करना पड़ता. You know, Kanchenjunga Everest climbing, 1,000 times tougher than that is climbing the spiritual height. सो क्या कितने जन्म इसी के लिए है, अब धीरे धीरे चलते बढ़ना. So the third point is in general what spirituality. Fourth one needs a lot of detailed explanation. Touch करके I will leave it. कि a wise way of living at the individual and collective level also. Collective nobody agrees nowadays. You know what it is? Four things only in life. One is ahara swikarana. अत्र आहारम. किस लिए लेना है आहार? प्राण संधारणार्थ. Second, only for sustaining the prana. Why the prana has to be sustained? Tattva jignasartham. To do the jignasa of the tattva. And why tattva jignasa? To know the tattva so that yena bhuyo na janma. Because after which there is no again janma marana samsara. Only these four. Atra aharam, prana sandharanartham, prana sandharanam va, tattva jignasartham, tattva jignaso va yena bhuyo na janma. अब क्या कर रहे हैं दुनिया में कि ना आहार की जगह पे ही इंस्टेड ऑफ सेटिस्फाइड विथ मिनिमम रिक्वायर्ड थिंग्स ऑफ ना आरकेएम, रोटी कपड़ा और मकान, so much of the bhoga asaktis, materialism is being projected and being worked for it. And that ahara which is supposed to be for prana sandharana, in the 90% cases is becoming cause of prana tyaga only. लोग खा खा के मर रहे हैं आजकल. सारे डिसीज खाने की वजह से हो रहे. नहीं खाया कोई बंदा भूखे मरता है, डिसीज से नहीं मरता वो. When I don't eat, I die out of hunger, not out of disease. How many are dying because of hunger in the world? And how many are dying without because of disease? All are dying because of disease caused by food only. Excessive food mainly and wrong food on the name of bhoga. So we are stuck up at the individual and total level. At the ahara means with all indriyas now. भोग 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 हो गया, उससे प्राण ही निकल रहा है. क्योंकि वो पता ही नहीं चल रहा कि ये मनुष्य का जीवन तत्व जिज्ञासा के लिए होना है, जिससे मोक्ष मिलता है. That is why you understand or not, it may appear silly to you, but this is a fact. Even the world wars, even the wars between continents, wars between the countries, wars between the states, between communities, everyone are caused because of lack of these four understandings. And if these four are understood at the universal level, we'll never have any problem. मिनिमम जो चाहिए जीने के लिए उतना ही स्वीकार करना. जीना भी तत्व चिंता के लिए. तत्व चिंतन इज टू गेट तत्वानुभूति, देयर बाय नो जन्म मरण संसार. इफ दिस बिकम्स, लेट अस से, द ऑर्डर ऑफ लाइफ ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड, इन एवरी इंडिविजुअल, अब बताओ वेयर आर द अदर वेरियस डिजायर्स, डिमांड्स, एरोगेंसेस, पावर्स, पोजीशंस कि हमें टॉप करना है पूरे दुनिया में. Every country wants to be top in one thing or the other, and struggling and torturing the people of that country also. अब इंडिया में भी 5 ट्रिलियन करूंगा, ये करूंगा, वो करूंगा. यार आराम से जीने दे. How much people are tortured on the name of the IT technology, information tech in China, to send the products to all over the world. 20-20 घंटे लोगों से काम लेते हैं बाबा, for all that bhoga only, sthula padartha only, and excessive. This is called universal delusion, which is happening in the present Kali Yuga. कोई भी मिनिमम से satisfied है ही नहीं. जितना में मिले और भी कम है, और भी चाहिए. That is why the nature also destroyed because of it. Inner nature of the mind also is destroyed of the human beings, mind's nature. Mutual relations तो पूरे सत्यानाश. Total life is geoparadized, chaotic. है कि नहीं? The whole world. How come what a funny fellows in the world is evolving, developing? How can there be war between two countries, two individuals? Remember, in Tattva Jignasa there is no war. In Prana Sandharana also there is no war. Where is war? Only when the ahara or the bhoga or the arrogance or the power, they become order of life, which is meaningless. Why meaningless? Because in this way, how many individuals came to become powerful? Whether became or not, died or not, कौन टिक रहा है? वो तो बोलो इस जगत में किसका पावर टिक रहा है? कौन से युद्ध का परिणाम शाश्वत है? बताओ. So I waged a war and I defeated that king and I got his kingdom. It's not permanent. Somebody else will come later on more powerful than me in that kingdom. He will attack me and he will take back. Or the other part of my nation, somebody else will take it. Anything I am telling. So this concept itself is wrong. That I have to be powerful, I have to be indulgent, and I have to have lots of bhoga. ये सारा असुर प्रकृति, राक्षस प्रकृति है. Very destructive, dangerous, and very prevalent. To avoid that, these four things. Atraharam, pranasandaranartham, pranasandaranam, tattva jignasartham, tattva jignasa, va yena bhuyona janma. Vas. So today we have seen four things. Four means first one, salutations, remembering our 13 and 6. Second is Chaturmasa Diksha Mahima. Third is in general what is spirituality. Fourth one is in spirituality how we have to have the clarity of vision in these four things. Om Atha Krishna Yajurvediya Shwethashwathara Upanishad. Om Nityanandam Niradharam Nikhiladharam Avyayam Nigamadhyagatam Nityam Neelakantham Namamyaham. अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः शान्तिमन्त्रः. ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Atha Sambandha Bhashyam. Sambandha Bhashya, we have seen yesterday. The answer is very clearly given to the question. Question was, the Dushtanta and Darshtantika are not matchable. Answer is given कि Dushtanta Darshtantika cannot be 100% matched. There are some points to be conveyed because of which only the Dushtanta is given. So, in the Dushtanta of the Jala Surya, what is the thought conveyed regarding the Paramatma? Is Akashagata Surya, Jalagata Surya. Jalagata Surya, small or big, depending on Jala. Bright or dull, depending on the Jala. Stable or broken, depending on the movement of the Jala. When this is happening, what is happening to the Mukhya Surya? Nothing is happening. In the same way, the Shuddha Atma inside is ever intact. The reflection of the Atma in the Upadhi gets as if conditioned by the Upadhis. Okay, that was lastly said कि Jalagata Surya Pratibimbam Jalagata Surya Pratibimbam Jalabruddhau Vardhate Jalahrase cha hrasati. When the increase of water happens, Surya ka size bhi badhta hai. Jalagata Surya, not the Akashagata, the real Surya. So to Jalahrase, when the quantity of water gets reduced, उसका साइज भी कम होने लगता है. आप देख सकते हो, एक पतीले में पानी डालो, नीचे एक सुराख बनाओ, लाहौल पतीले में सूर्य प्रतिबिंब बड़ा, धीरे धीरे पानी घटता घटता रहता है. यू कैन सी सूर्य प्रतिबिंब साइज गेटिंग रिड्यूस्ड. अब इतने पानी बचा है, वो इतना ही छोटा होगा सूर्य भगवान उसमें. इन द सेम वे जल चलने चलती. When the water is moving, the sun, reflected sun also moves. So stable है तो stable. Then jala bhede bhidyate. When the jala gets disturbed, broken, then the Surya Pratibimba also appears to be broken. Mirror का भी हमने एग्जाम्पल कल देखा. इति in this way एवं be attentive. Jala dharma anuvidhayi bhavati. In this way, it becomes the follower of the Jala dharma. Who? The Surya. Which is Surya? Jalagata Surya. Natu paramartataha Suryasya tattvam asti. Isn't it? Hmm? Hmm. So, Natu paramartataha Suryasya tattvam asti. These modifications are not there essentially in the Paramartha Surya. Only Jalagata Surya they are there. To convey this thought, that example is taken. Understand that point. उपाधियों के बदलाव से उपाधिगत परमात्मा जो जीव के थे, he may get modified, but the real Paramatma is not disturbed. Don't miss this thought. Evam, in this way, Paramarthata avikrutam. The Paramarthata means ultimately, supremely देखा जाए, avikrutam without any vikara is our inner self. And ekarupam, it is one without second. Sat is pure existing, is Brahma. Paramarthata ekarupam sat Brahma. Okay. एवं परमार्थता अविकृतम एक रूपम अपनी सद ब्रह्म. अविकार भी रख लेना. एक सत एक अविकारी. सत्य प्योर एग्जिस्टेंस. एक वन विदाउट सेकंड. अविकारी नॉन मॉडिफाइंग. सच ब्रह्म. These being so, listen carefully. देहादि उपाधि अंतर्भावात. देहादि उपाधि अंतर्भावात. When you look at him through the Dehadi Upadhi, व्याधि उपाधियों के माध्यम से उनको देखने के कारण क्या होता है, भजते एव उपाधि धर्मान, appears as if it is going through the modifications like the upadhi. And what are those modifications? Vruddhi hrasadin. Vruddhi, growing, and hrasa, reducing. Iti. In this way, vivakshitamsha pratipadanena. This is the vivaktita amsha. That the उपाधियों के कारण भगवान बदल रहे हैं ऐसा लगता है, बट पारमार्थिक रूप से ही इज एवर द सेम. प्रतिपादनेन दृष्टांत दार्ष्टान्तिकयोः सामंजस्यम उक्त्वा. In this way the samanjasya, the similarity between the drishtanta given and to convey which point the drishtanta is given. In this way, having sorted out, having given the answer, now the सूत्रकार continued दर्शनाच्च इति. भाई ये वाली बात आपको फिर से लॉट ऑफ श्रुतियों में मिलता है. Tomorrow we'll be chanting it in our Sutra Parayana in the evening. So now Darshanat is a one word sutra of the Sutrakara of Vyasaji. Now iske upar Shankara Bhagavana will have to give the quotations from the Upanishads, means basing on what Upanishadic mantras that Sutrakara gave the sutra of only one word, Darshanat cha. Darshanat cha. What is this Darshanat? Is a one sutra. For what? An answer. For what? The question of the disciple. What is the tentative question? Ki drishtanta darshtantika are not similar. Okay. दृष्टांतास also are given again उपनिषद only, उपनिषद में ही. सूत्र में तो क्या कहा था, वृद्धि ह्रास भागत्वम. सूत्र में वृद्धि ह्रास भागत्वम कहा, रिडक्शन और डेवलपमेंट. In pure Paramatma it is not there, but it is because of the upadhis. So remember what we are studying is ब्रह्म सूत्र कोट करते हुए उस ब्रह्म सूत्र के ही एक्सप्लेनेशन में तो क्या क्या उपनिषदिक मंत्र वहां लिए गए रेफरेंस के लिए उनको बताते हुए भगवान आदिशंकर इज ट्राइंग टू एक्सप्लेन दी वन विदाउट सेकंड unmodifiable nature of the Brahman, and all modifications which we see are kevala upadhigata, not real. Okay, so in this way darshayate, by it is said like that example, in the pure Brahman there are no modifications at all, only the reflected Brahman there is seeming modification. The reflected Brahman or Atman in Upadhi is called as Jiva. And what are the Shruti Darshanas? They are given huge list of it. Ki iti Puraschakre Dvipadaha, Puraschakre Chatushpadaha, Puraha Sasakshi Bhutva, Puraha Purusha Avishatu. Hmm. So, Puraschakre Dvipadaha, he made the Puraha, the town which has got the 2 feet, naturally human being ka. Puraschakre Chatushpadaha, he made the Pura, the place of stay, the town of 4 feet, naturally it indicates all the animals. Purahasa Pakshi Bhutva, then he become the Pakshi. Then Puraha Purusha Avishatu, then he entered into that Pura. Okay. It is a बृहदारण्य का उपनिषद कोटेशन. पूरा बनाकर और पूर्व में पक्षी बनकर वो गए बैठे. Then what happened after entering the Pura, as if he is identified with that Pura. And that Pura identified individual called Jiva gets modified according to the Pura. But the real Paramatma is never ever disturbed. My reflection in the mirror appears to be different shaped because of the change in mirror or not, convex or concave mirror. मैं बाहर यथातथ हूँ, मेरा ही रिफ्लेक्शन उसमें टूटा हुआ अलग अलग दिखता है. सेम में जल सूर्य इज अपम, बट द रिफ्लेक्टेड सूर्य व्हेन इट इज ब्रोकन, रियल सूर्य तो जैसे का वैसा है कि नहीं. इन द सेम वे द पुरगता पक्षी इज जीवन, he will be modified according to the pura, but the real Paramatma is there, he is not changed or touched. है ना. देर आर नो टू, जीवात्मा परमात्मा करके दो नहीं है, याद रखना. परमात्मा ही उपाधि के द्वारा जीव के रूप में दिखता हुआ, उपाधियों के अनुसार बदलता रहता है जीव. ये सब होने के बावजूद भी द इनसाइड परमात्मा इज ऑलवेज इंटैक्ट. ये रिडल अगर हमको सॉल्व हो जाता है ना, टू अ ग्रेट एक्सटेंट वी आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग वेदांत. वेदांत का ना टू अंडरस्टैंड ब्रेक थ्रूज चाहिए. Unless the breakthroughs happen, we can't catch the subtle things. इसलिए गुरु कृपा ईश्वर कृपा necessary. Then second quotation is इंद्रो मायावी पुरुरूपयते. तो इंद्र is परब्रह्म, only मायावी is it is own ability, माया शक्ति पुरुरूपयते. He alone takes various forms, means creates various upadhis and enters all of them and appears as many. Indra is Parabrahma. Maya is Maya Shakti. Pururupa means Aneka Rupa. Iyata means takes up. In the same way, Mayam tu Prakritim Vidyat, Mayinam tu Maheshwaram. Overall, from Brodarneka, and this which we have chanted now is this Upanishad only which we are going to study. The Shwethashwathara. यहाँ का quotation है मायाम तु प्रकृतिम विद्यात मायिनम तु महेश्वरम. Entire Prakriti is Maya and Maheshwara is a Mai. Then he creates with that Prakriti Maya anything, he enters into it and appears to be many without himself changing at all. Like I enter into the mirror as a reflection without myself changing. इस तरह से. Then we have few more. माई सृजित विश्व में तो एकस्तता सर्वभूतांतरात्मा. 8 कोटेशन है, इनको भी थोड़ा हम रेफर करेंगे तो एक आइडिया आएगा. क्लैरिटी, ऑलरेडी आइडिया हैज कम, इट बिकम्स मोर एंड मोर क्लियरर एंड स्ट्रॉन्गर. तो द डिस्कशन between the निर्विशेष ब्रह्म and सविशेष ब्रह्म. निर्विशेष ब्रह्म is निरुपाधिक एकमेवाद्वयं सत्यं ज्ञानानंदम. सविशेष ब्रह्म is सोपाधिक. And Upadhi के अनुसार the Savisesha Brahma, now called as Jiva, he appears to be modifying. While that all is happening, the real Nirvishesha Brahma is always intact. वैसे ही ब्रह्म या आत्म से हमें तादात्म करना, that's the moksha. So having done all these things, then we will see प्रपंचस्य बाधितत्वे ब्रह्मविद अनुभव प्रदर्शनम. How a Brahmaveta has the anubhuti once the world is rejected as real or existing by all these processes. That will be a ultimate last topic of the Sambandha Bhashya, which we may need a day or two to study. So, congratulations to all. Today is Chaturmasa Deeksha Arambha. May good sadhanas happen through us, intense sadhanas. May we evolve spiritually. We'll stop it here. Om 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 Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो परम ऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. ओम तत्सत्. ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Thank you. Join in 5 minutes.